Hey there, it's Boots Owen here. I've got this issue where I've got a load of vacuum cleaner hoses. They get dirty, dirt gets in between the cracks on them, and they're hard to clean. And you can go along and brush them and stuff, but I wondered if there was a faster way, given that I've got 5 of them here. And I thought, well, I could just put them in a washing machine, and maybe that'll clean them. So, I put some rags in. This isn't the cleanest machine in the first place, but it'll give them a wash and give them a rinse. So I could have gotten all 5 in, but I've put 3 in because I think there's a chance then that the cloths that I've put in will tumble around them. They're a bit stiff once they're in, you know, they're a bit stiff in place. This is not the cleanest machine. It's outside, it's been sitting outside for a while, so I just want to do a cold wash. What would that be? Color safe cotton? I don't even really want to do that much of a wash. Fast wash, K. There's K, and I'm guessing because of the way it is with the cold and the hot, I don't know what temperature that's going to be. You see, because this machine has a hot and a cold fill, but I've outside, I can only just fill it as it is, so I might just fill it with the hose. Let's press start. Got it set up there so that the waste comes out that way. Door's locked, pump's coming on. I'll just fill it with the garden hose, I reckon. Keep an eye on it. What I'm going to do is put some washing up liquid in there as well. You can tell I really don't care about this machine. It's been sat outside for a while, it's all wet. You see the bubbles coming up there already. I've left it out in the rain for quite some time now. I want to get a good bit of water into it. Where I have it, it's going to drain into this bucket, but then it's also going to just drain out onto the ground there. So we're agitating already. Might have an overflow of bubbles now as well. But that should be good. As I said, it's the creases in the hoses that are difficult to clean. So if this does the job, that's great. Oh, there's a lot of bubbles in there. Can't press rinse hold now. I don't really want it to rinse. I don't really want it to spin because it doesn't need to. As long as it's rinsed off, it's just plastic. Right, there's a lot of water in there now. Let's turn that off. Hopefully it'll be okay. Does it think it has too much water in? Or will it keep agitating? Might have gotten confused. Come on, machine. There we go. Okay, so I'll leave it to it. It's not even on level ground, it's going to rattle away. That's perfect. Come back to it. I guess I'll come back to it when it's done, unless it does something interesting along the way, like explode out a load of bubbles. And we'll check in at the end. Okay. I think it's attempting to spin, but it's a really unbalanced load, so it might not like it at all. What harm? I think it's done actually quite a good wash. It's done one rinse. It's done the wash and the rinse, so they're probably clean enough. It doesn't need to spin. I might give it another shot of water, but I think I can hear it pumping actually, so there's no point because it'll pump the water straight out. if I put water in. Once it gets down to the pump, it just pumps out again. So there's no point. That's the water I've just put into it. It doesn't help that it's not on a balanced piece of ground, on a flat piece of ground, you know. So it went on to final spin and it's still pumping, the strip's still coming out of it. I've emptied that bucket a couple of times because I had a lot of water in there. It should be clean. I don't know if that's the end of it now. It did a spin. Yeah, it sounds like it's clicking through. It might spin again, I don't know. I'm not really paying too much attention to what's going on out here. But if that's the case, then it'll click through to end. If it's finished, it'll click through to end and the door will open and we can just give them a little rinse off with the hose. Have a look at them. Okay, so it's clicked through to end. Let's turn it off and let's have a look in here. I used this machine previously to make soup, which was a bit of a joke, but there's still bits of pasta in it, so I'm not sure if these rags are actually all that clean. There's bits of pasta flaking off, but let's just have a look at the hoses because that's all I want to see. I'm pretty pleased with them. I'm going to give them a rinse off again just to clear it down, any fluff and all, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, there you go. Despite the soup end of it, it seems to have been a success. And I would recommend that, you know, not in your best washing machine, but even then, a washing machine should be able to handle it. They're not exactly beating around in there. Yeah, a couple of rags and a couple of hoses. Thanks for watching. Leave any comments below. See you later.